I've seen several types of signal words. Words that show addition. Words that show time and sequence. Words that show cause and effect relationships. Words that show examples. Words that show comparisons. Words that show contrasts. But are there other types of signal words? One type of signal word I see a lot in school is words that signal when I'm about to read a definition. Textbooks are constantly defining terms. I've learned to spot the words that tell me when a definition is coming. The words "is defined as" are easy. When I see the word defined, I can be sure a definition is somewhere close by. The words "is" and "are" can be more subtle. If I see them, though, chances are that what follows counts as a definition. The words "also known as" usually tell me when a word is like another word. If I know the definition of one word, then that can help me figure out the definition of the other. Other definition signal words are means, refers to, the concept of, and describes. When I see these, I need to be on the alert for a definition. Another type of signal word I see a lot in school is words that signal when something is being classified or put into groups. A word I used in the last sentence, type, is an example of this kind of word. Others include is classified as, can be organized into, falls into these categories, are sorts of, can be found in these groups. The signal words classified, organized, categories, sorts, and groups tell me that something is being classified into specific types or groups. I'm doing this right now with trying to understand signal words. I'm ordering these words into different groups and types. I need to keep these all straight. What kinds of signal words have I seen so far? What are examples of each kind of signal word? These aren't the only examples of each kind of signal word. There are too many to list here. Words that show addition. Also, and, besides, another, in addition, moreover, furthermore. Words that show time and sequence. First, second, then, next, finally, after, last, during, while, previously, later. Words that show comparisons. Similarly, alike, in the same way, both, just as well, same. Words that show contrast. However, instead, although, as opposed to, but, even though, unlike, on the contrary. Words that show examples. For example, to illustrate, including, such as. Words that show cause and effect relationships. Because, therefore, as a result, so, hence, accordingly, due to, thus, lead to, reason. Words that show definition. Is, are, defined as, are known as, means, is called. Words that show classification. Sorts, types, classes, grouped, categories, is classified as, a type of, a kind of. Angela is good at using signal words in her descriptions of patient problems. She listens to what the patients say and then organizes this information using these kinds of words. Signal words are also known as transitional words because they help writers provide transitions or connecting pathways between different ideas. Signal words also help writers indicate different things about what they're writing. Whether something is good or bad. When something happened. Why it happened. How something is similar to or different from something else. The order of events in which something took place. Let's look at some examples of different kinds of signal words in action to see how these really work. In addition to my original complaint, I also had several other things to say. First, I moved everything, then I put down tarp, and then finally I began to paint. That video game is similar to ones I've played before. However, the graphics are amazing and the levels are much larger than any other game I've played. For example, I've been to several big cities such as New York, Los Angeles, and Chicago. The reason I have no money saved up is because I keep spending every paycheck almost as soon as I get it. I called him a gold digger, which means that he likes to charm women into paying his way in life. There are all sorts of cheaters, but she's the type who wants you to feel sorry for her. In the week since Dr. Myers talked to me, I've made a lot of improvements. He's been really pleased. Angela never changed her mind about me, but Dr. Myers thinks I have a lot of potential as a medical assistant. He thinks that whatever career I choose, nursing or medical assisting, I'll do well. I'm glad he thinks that, but I'm also glad I'm not shadowing Angela anymore. It was a lot of work, and I really don't think I'm ever going to like Angela all that much. I'm glad she thinks so highly of herself, but I don't share the feeling. Congratulations, you've completed this section. Keep up the good work and move on to the next section.